For what feels like forever, marketers and brands have all lived by one single rule. You have to master SEO if you want to be seen online. But what if I told you that entire playbook is about to become, well, obsolete? We're going to dive into a massive shift in how we all find information and what it means for pretty much every brand out there. And no, that is not just hype. Our source material, which comes from reporting at the Adobe Summit, puts it this bluntly. It's a really provocative idea, right? But it signals that a huge disruption is already happening. So what in the world is replacing the search engine universe we all grew up with? So here's our game plan. We'll start with the era of search, the world we all know. Then we'll hit the AI turning point that's changing everything. We'll look at the big problem this creates, the invisibility crisis, and then explore the solution, the rise of this new idea called GEO. And finally, we'll talk about what this all means for your brand's future. Okay, so first up, let's just quickly set the stage with the world we're all super familiar with. For the last, 20 years, one single acronym has pretty much ruled the entire digital world. And that acronym, of course, is SEO, Search Engine Optimization. We all know the drill, right? You use the right keywords, you get the right backlinks, and your whole goal is just to climb that list of search results. The higher you rank, the more people see you. It's been the undisputed king for a very, very long time. But the ground is seriously shifting under our feet. A new gatekeeper to information is here, and, well, it operates by a completely different set of rules. And listen, this isn't some niche trend. The CEO of Adobe, Shantanu Narayan, is calling this moment a turning point. He's saying that AI is fundamentally reshaping the entire landscape. I mean, when the head of a company like Adobe says something that big, you know a major shift is underway. And this gets to the heart of a massive behavioral change. We're moving away from a world of active searching, typing keywords into a box and scrolling through pages of blue links. We're moving to a world of passive asking. We just pose a question to an AI and it does all the work, delivering a nice, neat, summarized answer. That whole journey of discovery, it just gets short-circuited. So what happens to your brand when people stop coming to your website to get their answers? That's the question that leads us to what our source is calling the invisibility crisis. Just look at this number, 80%. That is a staggering figure, and it points to a massive, widespread problem that businesses are facing right this second. And here's what that 80% actually represents. According to Adobe's research, that's how many companies have a significant gap between their actual brand and how AI platforms are portraying them. This means the AI might be getting facts wrong, it could be misrepresenting your brand's tone, or, and this is the scary part, it might just be leaving your brand out of the conversation altogether. Okay, so now that we've established this huge problem, let's turn to the solution. This is a new way of thinking for a whole new kind of engine. This brings us to the most crucial question. If the old rules of SEO are failing us, what are businesses supposed to do to make sure they're not just seen, but more importantly, that they are understood in this new AI-driven world? And the answer that's being proposed is this whole new discipline, GEO, or Generative Engine Optimization. And it is a radical departure from everything we know about SEO. The goal isn't to rank on a list anymore. The goal is to actually teach the AI about your brand. You want to make sure it understands your facts, your unique tone, and your value so it can represent you accurately. This comparison makes the shift crystal clear. With SEO, you target search engines. Your goal is a higher rank, and your method is all about keywords and links. With GEO, your target is the AI agent itself. Your goal is accurate representation, and your method, that's your brand's tone and the actual facts about what you do. It's a huge shift, from optimizing for a machine that ranks to optimizing for a machine that understands. And make no mistake, this is not just some theoretical concept. Adobe is investing heavily in this future. The source notes that back in 2025, they started developing GEO technology. And then, just a year later, they went and acquired the SEO giant SEMrush explicitly to build out their GEO capabilities. They are all in on this new reality. Okay, so let's bring all this home. What does this really mean for your brand starting today? The most crucial takeaway is this. The game has changed. The goal is no longer just ranking. It's about informing the AI correctly. This means brands have to start optimizing for AI agents, not just search crawlers. You have to focus on content accuracy and having a really clear, consistent brand tone. It's all about making sure your brand is not just visible, but that it's being portrayed correctly inside those AI-generated answers. Which brings us to our final thought, a question that every single business, every creator, every marketer needs to start asking themselves right now. In this new era, it's not just about what you publish, it's about how it's being interpreted. So, how is your brand being seen by AI?